I want to record this video for people who feel like they're having a lot of internal struggle with their thoughts and they're caught in a cycle of having bad ideas or bad thoughts or thoughts that they label as bad, and then attributing those arising thoughts to their identity and thinking that the fact that those thoughts had even arisen in their consciousness implies that they're bad people. And that just causes such a vicious cycle that honestly is so uncalled for and is it's like beyond harsh. Like it hurts me to hear that people are suffering from this. They think that these thoughts are a reflection of them, which is not true. What I want to say is the baseline truth of things is that we can't control our thoughts. We can't control what comes up. Right now, words are just coming up into my consciousness and they're coming out. It's not like I'm mentally trying to conjure them. It's more so a sort of state of flow. And I think whether or not people realize that this is more, it is the reality of how our thoughts work. And this might sound a little, I think crazy to hear, but I think the truth is we can't predict what we're going to think next. Like if we were to sit here and have a piece of paper in front of us and I told you to write down the topic of your next 10 thoughts, I don't think you'd be able to do it. Like you wouldn't be able to write it down and then go ahead and those thoughts would come out. Like we can't predict our thoughts like that. It's just not possible. So in that sense, we shouldn't be attributing our personality or our identity to these thoughts because they just come and go. They arise somewhere. We don't really know. And obviously some stick, some we act on, but a lot of them we don't, if not most, right? They come and go. And if things come and go, they can't be us. That is like the definition of not what you are. It's if it is temporary, then that's not what you are. So in that vein, we shouldn't be holding ourselves accountable for any negative thoughts or bad thoughts that come up in our subconscious. And we shouldn't be punishing ourselves for thinking these thoughts. It's like I feel the subconscious is just like this canvas for the thoughts to come up. And then from those thoughts, we also, that's where we have sort of this awareness, this idea of this, I don't know how you would describe it, almost like an entity, right? The way we can then view these thoughts and then take action on them or think, okay, no, that thought I don't really agree with. I'm not going to act on that and I'll just let that go. That actual thing acting on the thoughts is my idea of more so what we actually are. It's not our thoughts. We aren't our thoughts. So the bottom line of this message is that we shouldn't be punishing ourselves over something that isn't part of us and detaching the whole idea that our thoughts are us, which they just aren't. This goes with emotions too. But, I mean, we're talking about thoughts here, but yeah. Just, yeah. hope that helps.